Last time on Spill the Beans. Outstretched hand grabbed this cafe secret recipe. Dang, I really just took that. That's crazy. Oh, I'm a fun-loving worker who loves social interaction. I do like talking to people. Pressure. No, I'm gonna have her be an ally. I feel like she can be a solid ally. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna put Sloan, put her as ally. Ally! I just feel like it would make more sense to like blame a customer than people that I work with. Right? Ally! I fear we're throwing Jesse under the bus. I'm so sorry. But I just think this makes sense. I get the sense that I shouldn't be on your bad side. I'm gonna say, so Jesse really didn't think you were coming, but they seem so organized. That's gonna increase Alexandra's suspicion of Jesse. I'm so sorry, Jesse. This feels so like anti-black. Because why? This is so anti-black of me. I'm so sorry. She's cut off by the sound of a motorbike revving down outside, heralding the arrival of your third customer. Hey, skeleton dude. This person is a first, even for you. Someone whose body lacks everything but a skeleton. You don't know any kind of magic that can make that work. Skinless, fleshless. Oh, that's kind of weird because I'm a human. I got bones in me and you can't see it. But I'm looking at literal bones. Ew. Although he does have hair, which you're pretty sure isn't a type of bone. A stiff, dark brown pompadour that props up his... Okay, that's a... Okay, pompadour. Grudge? Grudge, hey! How's it going? I feel like I've barely seen you since ArtCon. Oh! That is tea! There is tea going on in this cafe! Oh my gosh, he reaches to the counter, undeterred. You're waiting for Sloan to address him like the others, but she's just staring, locked in place. Wait. Because if you got a problem, if you got beef with Sloan, you got beef with me. Sloan, who is this? Oh, I will not serve you, actually. I will throw coffee on your face. Oh. So you're the... Oh, okay. So you're the new barista? Good job of making it thus far. Makes you one of the best, don't it? Ain't it just coffee brew? It's your resolve. The music. Why is the music like this? Can we take your order? Yeah, resolve. Well, let me tell ya, I know your type. I know you're up to something. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it. Sloan, I would like to order. Thank you kindly. Let's put your new barista to the test. I'll have a coffee. A black coffee. Okay. From the pot. Doesn't have to be. Yeah. I think we might Sloan's eye bounced between his skull and the coffee pot. Wait, what's like Carol, why don't you handle this one? It'll be good for your training. Seems like she isn't gonna budge. You grab a cup and start pouring. Wait, what's her name? Carol? Okay, I think I got it. Carol. So that's what? I'm reading too fast. Carol. That's to be the name of my nemesis. I'm Grudge Knuckles. Okay? And you best remember it. What is happening? Even if Fred gave you this job and he wanted to work here. Even if Frederick gave you this job instead of me, there's bound to be cracks in your meticulous facade. Well, yes, there is. I want to steal the recipe. Your coffee making halts at this revelation. Oh wait, is that me? Is that him or me? Your coffee making halts at this revelation. He had a whole rant prepared just because you got this job with an application like that. You caught me. It's all a ruse. You're making it obvious why they didn't pick you. Okay. Is having two enemies a bad thing? having two enemies a bad thing? I feel like it just gives more opportunities to blame others than me, or am I doing too much? Because with him, his motive, like, oh, you didn't pick me, then I'm gonna steal from your store. Well, sorry, Knuckles. Okay. Knuckles. Well, his name's Grudge. I don't want to refer to him as Knuckles. Grudge. Enemy. You're dead to me. Because he's a bag of bones. Hitting me right in the non-existent heart. You're gonna make a fine nemesis for sure. Much as it pains me, physically. You present the now full cup to Grudge. He daintily drops a sugar cube, then stirs the coffee with a bone-like spoon, which he apparently just had loose in one of his pockets. Nice try, Carol. I know coffee when I see it. So there's no way this. He puts it to his jawbone and takes a delicate sip. The liquid seems to vanish as soon as it enters his mouth. It's. Damn it, it's just like the usual. How'd she get it so right? So quick. So bitter, yet so energizing. She's like, he's in New York. He's supposed to be a New Yorker? Okay. Let's do my best New York accent. My North accent. Fine, I'll hand it to you, Carol. Looks like you're real lucky. That's a decent cup of coffee. But beware, I'm watching ya. He takes the cup and spins dramatically away from the counter. It's then that he finally spots Jesse. Jesse! You ignore Jesse. Grudge! They immediately hug. Okay, so they're cool. It's good to see you. Why didn't you pipe up earlier? I was waiting for you to finish. That sounded quite personal, Grudge. Are you sure that was a good idea? Oh, yeah, you heard that? Sorry. It was just a personal. Doesn't matter. How's your job going? I could tell you, but I've not got long. Are you sure you don't want something with your coffee? Sloane's made some great cookies today, and I'd be happy to buy. Oh, no, 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 no. Shouldn't give my nemesis the satisfaction. Then after walking away all conclusively just like I did. Grudge, you haven't even paid yet. You literally walked away. And I admire your candor, but are you sure Kara's your nemesis and not Fred? Ugh, Fred's a real villain. That's true. But a nemesis? That's different. Gotta be personal. You wanna interact? You wanna jump in this conversation, Alex? No, okay. But you don't know who Kara is yet. Maybe start a rivalry as practice? A rivalry? Having a lovely time at. No, I used lovely last time. They'll think that's insincere. Oh, what if I. No, this is so real. Because I suck at doing captions for like any Instagram or TikTok post. So I'm like, oh God. That's literally what I look like. And then I ask, like, oh, what should I caption? They're like, oh, I don't know. So I'm just stuck like this. Oh, almost forgot. Alex, how you doing? All good over there? She's struggling. She's struggling for an Instagram caption. Oh, Grudgy, I didn't see you come in. How have you been? Well, it's funny you're here, actually. There was something I wanted to. Okay, she's gonna go back on her phone. I'll just talk to you later. You too, Jess, if you're busy. Sorry, I should pay for this. Yes, please pay. Grudge sheepishly returns to the counter, hands fishing through his jacket pocket for some loose coins. Well, I'm back. Got too caught up in the whole confrontation to give you your money. Even it, most of it's going straight to Fred's pockets. Ugh. But I'll say this. I'm practically a coffee detective, and I'm detecting something odd about you. So as long as I come here, I'm gonna do my damnedest to figure out what. Okay, so yeah, we gotta revert that. I'm gonna create an opportunity for you to act weird in front of the others. Are you perhaps goading me into a trap? You're making for a fitting nemesis, but I'll find out what he's doing unscathed. Without another word, he perches on a stool by one. Oh, so we're all just chilling in the cafe. That's great. Over his shoulder, Alexandra and Jesse swapped looks of confused concern. Good job, Carol. Now would be a good moment to put his purchase into the register. As she's halfway through showing you how to work the cashier, you turn to see Fred jump onto the counter next to you. How's it going out here? No need to panic. This isn't a performance review, just checking things are. Ooh, he surveys the regulars at the cafe with no small amount of scorn. Sloan, why don't you come with me for a moment? Been meaning to have a chat. But we still need to. Dang. She looks forlornly at the pile of coins Grudge left. Even at a glance, you can tell it covers the price of the drink, and then some. This might be your last chance to sow suspicions before you execute your plan. Choose wisely. Ooh. Dang, why would it prompt it like that? So I have to, oh gosh. Um, uh, no. Increase the suspicion of Grudge. Okay. We're throwing Grudge and Grudge and Jesse under the bus. Under the bus. So isn't he suspicious? Whatever. Is he always like that? Not that I've seen. I mean, I don't know him as well as the other two, but the way he talked, well, it'd be surprising to hear from anyone. Aw, as silence returns the room, so too does your opportunity. But you can't help but overhear Fred and Sloan hush conversation in the kitchen. Ooh, what are we talking about? Ooh, I'm just saying, our best regulars keep bringing their drama here. No one else is gonna want to stay. With a sigh, Sloan leans against the kitchen island, the full weight of this morning's events seeming to suddenly sit on her shoulders. They're good, reliable customers, and sure, things have been tricky, but we've got Caro now. With a little hard work, we can turn this around. Besides, there aren't enough names on your board of bands already. Aren't there enough names on your board of bands already? I read that wrong. Let's not add any more while we're going through a rough patch. She side-eyes a corkboard near the walk-in fridge. There must be at least 24 names on there, each marked with a reason for ban. Oh god. As she does, you notice Grudge sidling up to the counter, trying to subtly to peer the inside of the kitchen. What? I know, you're right. We don't exactly have a recipe for success here, do we? I did want to talk about a recipe, actually. You know, since we got a new hire in. Huh? Bro, is he just here? Oh, bro, Grudge is going under the bus. Could we just deal with one thing at a time? First priority is cutting down costs. Now, I noticed the price of the algae extract for that blue drink got hiked up, and I figured Fred's eyes finally land on the still snooping Grudge. The two freeze before Grudge slowly back away. Oh, that's right. Oops. Busted. Gotta go. See? Okay. So that increased it. So we're throwing Grudge under the bus. I'd rather throw Grudge under the bus than Jesse. Yes. Aren't content making trouble for me from afar? Huh? Go away. What is that? 3 guesses. If that punk was in trouble, I'll give it to him. Wait here, Sloan. Ooh. What are you doing now? Fred? A sudden knock on the back door stops her from following after Fred. Oh, Dave's back. Let's deal with that first. One thing at a time. As Fred prowls out of the kitchen, Grudge turns to you with a scowl on his skull. Did you say that thing earlier just so Fred would shout at me? That's a low blow even for you. I'll find out what he's really doing soon. Oh my gosh. Fred stalks Grudge like prey as he leaves the kitchen, jumping onto a nearby table and muttering to himself. Our regulars, it's gonna be a long climb from here to anything stable. While Fred's presence draws a little attention, you start rifling through your bag, making sure you can take an opportunity to launch the highest. Like, now? Now? We're doing this now? Like, now? Now? Fred's ramifications are cut short by Jesse, who approaches him with a thick stack of papers. Hello, Frederick. Rumor is that you're expanding the familiar. Very exciting. I'd love to get on board. And I've had thoughts on how to optimize drink prices. Oh, Jezebel, that's kind of you, but we're taking expansion slow and steady. You know the pitfalls we could fall into pretty well, don't you? Frederick, I'm being serious here. You and Sloan have seen the contracts I've drawn up, and given your situation, you shouldn't be turning anyone away. Oh, so Grudge is now suspicious of Jesse! At this point, Grudge takes notice of this conversation, silently shaking his head. Look, Jezebel, if you've already got contracts for me to sign, you've got the wrong idea about working with me. Though, you would have learned that after last time. Oh, never mind then, what happened last time? Jesse's face crumples, they walk away, clearly dejected. Grudge rushes to comfort them, skeletal hand to shoulder. What's he doing out here? Looks like he's just contemplating? Whether he kicked me out for good? If you lived as long as him, I'm sure you'd have plenty to regret. In the background, Alexandra tries her best to get a clear shot of her drink, but Fred is perched in the way. Freddie, darling, you wouldn't mind scooching a little to the right, would you? Since you didn't consent to any photos, and I'd like to respect that. That's real. That's real. Alexandra, I got bigger things to worry about than photographs. Right now, could you leave me in peace for just a moment and don't call me Freddie ever again? Bigger things? What bigger things, Fred? We're all you got. Maybe start acting like it. Grudge, that's not a very smart thing to say. Is it? Not another fight. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. It's then that Sloan joins you in the main room, dusting her hands clean from Dave's latest packages. Finally, Fred, are you doing alright? Sloan stands still at the sight of Grunge and Fred's stare down. She gazes into his hollow sockets. Alright. Could everyone just wait? I'm out here for 2 seconds. I'm already getting swamped by my own customers. What I gotta do for a little peace, huh? No. We've got a new hire today, and if this is the impression we're giving her, we'll be doing her a disservice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a new hire to attend to, without any more interruptions. As Fred starts to turn around, you scramble with your bag, knowing you have mere milliseconds to execute your plan. How fortunate that you sowed a little more chaos in advance. Because it's this precise moment that Grudge chooses to fire his parting shot. I know you're hiding something, Fred. What are you talking about? Oh my god! This is so am I here or am I in the bag? Like, where am I? Kinda confused on where I am. Jessie looks at the stack of papers, gloom gathering on her brow. So you're not even gonna look at my proposals? If you want to talk, Jezebel, we'll do it later. That much! Buys you a precious few seconds. It's a slim distraction, but it's enough. And you aren't going to get a better chance than right now. You reach into your bag, and in an instant, all the light and sound is sucked from the room. The sound of panic are quickly quelled by the magic now pulsing from your cozy coat sleep-tight blackout blanket. Even in the silent darkness, you won't have long before everyone gets a sense of their surroundings, but you've been over this plan too many times to fail now. Step 1. Oh, that's why we were noticing about the steps. I'm like, that was so specific. Take 3 steps into the kitchen, then 5. No, 6. You paw for the door handle, slip into the office. Thankfully, there wasn't an apron to stop you. Yes. Step 2. 1, 2, 3 steps. And you feel this is happening now. And you feel a cool surface of the safe against your fingers. Wait, but I don't have he cursed it. He cursed it. We can't break the curse. We don't have anything to break the curse. We have Curse Be Gone. Reach into your bag and give your can of Curse Be Gone a shake. A few sprays to the safe and the words are already flaking off. But there's something else. A sound cutting through the silence, like lightning crackling like lightning. Fred's casting a counter spell. You don't have long. Step 4. Oh, this is from the beginning. This is full circle. Step 4. Spin the wheel and heave the safe door open. Feel inside until you've done it. Against all odds, you manage to pull the heist. It's from the beginning. Your shaking, outstretched hands grab the cafe's secret recipe before stuffing it into your tiny pocket dimension of your teleport. Why do I have all these gadgets? We were really thinking about this. You can't help but think of the other people in the cafe and who enemies try to pin this on. You exhale, but the sound is too clear. Fred's counterspell is taking hold. Even if you put all your weight onto the safe door, you wouldn't have time to close it properly. The best you can do is return as quickly as possible and quietly as you can. As you take careful steps back to the counter, you try your best to control your breathing, to not let the exhilaration show. It's been so long. This is crazy. This is crazy. But as soon as you take careful steps back to the counter and the darkness finally dissipates, you know you're not safe yet. You've got to find an exit in the ensuing chaos without arousing suspicion. Somehow. Ooh, what's killing me is that this is still a demo. I don't know where it's gonna stop at this demo. Oh my gosh. As the silent darkness lifts through from the cafe, the first thing you see is Fred bounding through the kitchen, scratching through the cat food to the office. Oh god, he's gonna see it's going. Carol, is everything okay in here? No one's hurt? Oh my god. What was that exactly? Blackouts don't usually come with spontaneous hearing loss. Is it possible with light and sound enhancements these glitches can happen? But it's rare that they're as dramatic as that. Jesse, we don't have any enchantments like that. This wasn't planned. Huh. Fred's plot must be even trickier than I thought. Where'd he go anyhow? Before anyone can move, Fred rushes back into the room. Nobody leaves! His eyes crackle gold and chains of light fly across the cafe, the front door, the windows, the back door. No exits are spared. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Understand? And if you aren't going to turn yourself in, I'll just root you out myself. What? I'm sorry, but whatever just happened is your business. I'm not missing my meeting. I'm sure you have a plan, Frederick, but it is really necessary to trap us inside your lovely cafe. If you want us to stay, you didn't have to do that. And what are you accusing us of, exactly? Sitting perfectly still while your lights went out? Went weird? Tomato, tomato. Fred, what's going on? While the lights were out, someone went into my office and somehow opened the safe, which means one of the people in this room has stolen our secret recipe. It's as if the whole room flinches. Suddenly everyone's looking at everyone else's wide eyes, searching their faces for the slightest trace of an answer. Alexandria, meanwhile, throws Jesse a sly glance, reconsidering them for a fraction of a second. Ooh. Sloane looks at Grudge over with a furrowed brow, although she seems less suspicious and more just sad. Ooh, see? Okay. Ooh. Most importantly, however, no one seems to regard you for very long. But that means no. This is fine. We can deal with it. It's alright. Well, good luck with that. I'll be on my way. Ha! Good luck getting past my magic. I might only be a familiar, but I promise you if you try to leave, you'll regret it. Jesse's eyes flicker across Fred's I keep wanting to say bread every time I see Fred. Fred's barrier, prying for any weaknesses in spellcraft. Frederick, please, I understand that you're stressed, but it'll be easier to figure this out if we aren't locked in a ring, won't it? Yeah. And how do you know it's just one thief? What's a conspiracy of all of us finally getting our revenge? Grudge. You don't have to act like vigilantes. I'll just call the police in. Enough! Enough! This place is sealed and nobody leaves till we find our thief. Thief. Singular. Grudge. Because if it was any more, you might have actually succeeded. As for the ACPD, Sloane, fine, I'll call them. I'm betting they'll take their sweet taxpayer-funded time getting here, then label this as unsolvable. But I'm not risking anyone making a break for it in the meantime, so we're going to sit here like adults and get our facts straight, understand? Now, did anyone notice anybody acting strange? Anything suspicious at all? Might get this over with faster if you fess up now. The room wait, sorry. I want to appreciate the music for a second. Because this is like... The room exchanges uncomfortable glances before someone pipes up. Ooh, you know what? You know what? Let's address this now. Would you mind telling us why you were spying on us in the kitchen, Grudge? Ooh. He was? Grudge frowns at you before replying. Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Uh-oh. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, bro. Don't look at me, bro. Don't look at me. Well, clearly my suspicions were well-founded, weren't they? Not like I overheard nothing important anyhow. Just, I didn't think you wanted to get in with Fred after all the shouting matches we had. You wanted access to the heart of this business, metaphorically speaking. Ooh. You could have phrased that better, Grudgy. Oh god. So we have two suspicions towards me. But let's stop looking at me. That's got nothing to do with this. I got the impression that he needed more staff. Hey, if you wanted to steal from Fred, I'd support you. Well, great start, everybody. At this rate, we'll have a recipe back within the next 1,000 years. Ugh, there's no use trusting anyone here, is there? I know how these stories go. Y'all got some kind of motive. Ooh, art? I like that. Okay. Jesse, the heir to the powerful family, with something to prove. There's always one. Oh. I'm not an heir to anything. I'm the youngest of 5. Aww. Alexandra, our femme fatale. Yeah, although she hasn't killed anyone. Probably. If it weren't for you, I'd take that as a compliment. Grudge, the obvious suspect. Too obvious. Even, but I'm not ruling anything out yet. So what? That makes you the hero detective? You don't even have a plucky sidekick or a hat. Sloan, the one you least expect. Oh, that's good, I think. But Fred, you can't really be saying that. Which brings us to our final, yeah, me, I'm the final suspect. Your breath can't help but flutter as everyone's eyes suddenly turn on you. The red herring, I mean, it obviously wasn't you. You're human. Got no magic, worked hard to get this job, you're in the clear. Yes. Yes. A cursory glance around the room tells you that not everyone believes him. Just believe him. Believe him. So that's why she's going to find out who really did this, and everyone's going to be very polite and answer all her questions. What? I'm the detective. Wait, my nemesis is the detective? All the more reason to keep an eye on her. Gotta make sure that justice is carried out. Fred, you know me. You don't seriously think I could have done this, do you? Can we all stop shouting for a moment, please? Please? I can't keep spending my time with people who'd waste it on my behalf. Don't try to stop me when I leave. I'm with you there, Jess, though I wouldn't mind knowing who really did it. Fred, I know you're panicking right now. We shouldn't do anything rash. These are our customers, and this is Carol's first day. Why would we... Her rising voice is broken by a ringtone. She stops with a flinch, putting the call on speaker. Hey, Dave. Hey, Sloan. Got my very last package out back, but there's these gold chains on the door. Think it's stuck. You okay in there? Yes, I'm fine. We're just dealing with a burglary. I'll give you the details in a second, at the door. Oh, one of those days, huh? Is Carol alright at least? Good question. Fred's just asked her to interrogate us. Look, I know it's unorthodox, but we need that recipe. This is our best option for the cafe. For the cafe! I always knew you hated your customers, but this just confirms it. No Grudge, it's just you. Could we please not fight already? We're not going to solve whatever this is by shouting. Yeah, it's getting a bit loud over the speaker. Carol, what do you actually want to do? You can't please everyone. I can't please everyone. Oh, great. This is bad. So this is dang it, I can't even see who I'm gonna be like improving in. Dang it. I don't know. This is a pretty bad first day. This is a horrible first day. Ooh, so hard for... I feel like I just messed up everything there, but I can't please everyone. This is so bad. You don't think anyone here besides reminder? Exactly, no one... Dang, I feel like I just messed up so bad, but it's okay, we gotta keep going. Exactly, no one wanted things to turn out this way. I'll agree with that, but we can still make it better. Hey, when I told you to have a good first day, did I jinx it? My bad. Dave is the culprit. Look, are we doing this or not, Caro? No matter how strange Fred's idea might be, it could put you in a better position until you make your getaway. Time to lean in on the scapegoat part of your plan. So he starts bounding into the kitchen. You shrug and go along with him. Sloane finishes her call with Dave before following heavy footsteps. Silence takes place before you leave behind. This is so bad. Do you want to talk about any of that? Just relax for a minute, Sloane. I'm gonna check for clues in my office. Caro, join me in a minute. I don't want to join you in a minute. This is really becoming like an Ace Attorney, except no one died. Someone just stole something. Clues? I didn't hire a detective, but here we are. If there's anything I can do to help, please just ask. Hey, it's Dave! Oh, me too. I'm not sure there's much I can offer besides moral support, but, you know, thought I'd say. Can't leave till the delivery's done, is all. Thanks, Dave. I think we could use the support while this gets sorted. Well, it'll get awkward if I'm just looking in, won't I? Won't it? I'll leave you be then. Anything you need, just shout into the alley. Okay, so now this makes it harder because I have to, like, makeshift clues now. Best not keep Fred waiting. Maybe you'll be able to reason with him. Calm him down a bit. I think you used that right. Who is he on the phone with? Who is he on the phone with? You oblige her and enter the office, finding Fred in the middle of a phone call. Yeah, a theft. Lock down the whole building. Makes your job a whole lot. Oh, this is the police. A locked room scenario is a little intriguing, I suppose. The person on the phone, you know that voice, thin and sharp as wire, digging into you just as deep. But where? We know this cop's voice. But if it isn't urgent, that's not what I said. And who's N? Who's N? You're not exactly getting picked off one by one. I'll be happy to be there at the earliest convenience. Our department is very busy otherwise. You'll solve it by yourself, really. You shouldn't expect miracles. We are just mortal, you know. Oh, excuse me. Mostly mortal. A self-satisfied laugh crackles through the receiver. It bounces off the back of your skull, ringing like tinnitus. Oh, like, yeah, the little ring you hear in your ear. If you show your face in my business, I'll see you later, familiar. Bah, why'd I expect anything else? After dialing all those tiny keys, too. Ah, Caro, you're here. I'm so sorry, Fred. I am the one that took your stuff. As you probably heard, the ACPD is taking his sweet time. Big surprise. We don't need him. We'll do the real work. Plan is you find our prime suspect before the ponies get here and mess up everything. You can do that, right? It's 1 and 4, logical deduction. Fred sneaks a not-so-subtle glance at your CV across the desk. Should be easy for a fun-loving worker like yourself. Yes. Fun-loving, yeah. If you want fun, Caro, you definitely come to the right place. And you love social interaction? Wow. It, really shows. Although that's the first time I've heard it phrased so plainly. Alright, can everyone stop handing out my resume? Right, let's put those soft skills of yours to use. Imagine I'm one of the suspects. What would you ask me? I don't know. Hey, do you have the recipe? Oh. Well, say something. Oh, well. Do you have the recipe? Hey, do you have the recipe? You did it, didn't you? Just confess. If you admit it now, we promise we won't be mad. I mean, we are, but... So it's either asking, blaming, or lying. Let's lie. But we will be mad. I'm already mad. He stops to breathe out as much tension as he can manage. what we need is evidence, eyewitness accounts, motives, that sort of thing. Stuff like, what were you doing when the lights went out? Or how do you feel about the familiar? Or what's your relationship with Fred? You know? He thinks everyone's against him. If that's what he wants, well, you're trapped here. That's exactly what he'll get. Oh, if you find us a prime suspect with convincing case, I mean something thoroughly investigated, we can put things back to normal. Things are gonna get complicated once he shows up. Who? The cop? There are so many like pre-established things I want to know more. So I'd appreciate having someone on my side when that happens. Oh, I know how this sounds. It's a dumb idea, but it's the best I've got right now. And if we don't do something, this place is going under. All of our livelihoods are at stake here, so get out there and catch us a thief. Get out there and catch us a thief, please. Your plan went off without a hitch until it didn't, but the boss doesn't suspect you. At least not yet. And if a real detective from the ACPD is coming, no doubt they'll find out you're the thief. That is, unless you have a convincing scapegoat. With evidence of a motive and the others on your side, you might be able to clock off at the end of the day without handcuffs. Until that happens, Fred's magic will keep you trapped here. So with that, your investigation begins. Not to find out who did it, but to find the perfect person to blame. To be continued. No way the demo ends here. No way the demo ends here. No. I knew it. I just had wishful thinking they'd let us investigate. Dang. That was so cool. That was so cool. Yeah, I need this game out now. Because I need to investigate to see who I can put the blame. Because at the last moment, everyone's hearts went down for me. Because, you know, I said this is a terrible first date. But still in the office, Fred didn't find me suspicious because I built a good trust with Fred. Oh. Dang. That's crazy. Now this is gonna be on my mind. I'm probably gonna play this again on like my own time to see like the different options and how like um different scenarios of blaming other people and like having new allies and have different enemies, because this is really good. Again, by the time this is posted, the demo will be out, so you can play this for yourselves. And you know, if you play this and you want to comment what you did differently, I'd love to hear it, because this is like very, very intricate. Like again, every choice matters, and even this like choices that you made like a few dialogues ago, it's relevant even in like future scenarios. Like, this is super good. This is super cool. The skeletal games, this is amazing. This is great. This is great for a demo. I need the game. I need the full game. I can't wait for the full game, and I can't wait to see updates on the full game. Like, this is solid. So yeah, they have their wishlist on Steam. That's gonna be in the description, and you can follow them on Kickstarter. I'll also put that in the description. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please grab a lily pad and stay a while, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!